play that back. Oh, it's a lovely ball back.
Great ball from Crespo.
The keeper was quick off his line there.
Please, 5 meter.
There's Futsal starting ahead of Antonio, the Spanish goalkeeper.
Antonio made a couple of errors, didn't he, yesterday?
Yeah, he did, and it's good to see the Futsal getting another chance. We've already seen him in this competition.
See Corvo just a little uncomfortable. Hopefully he'll be okay, because he's pivotal to their needs.
He's a great individual player, Tyrone.
Ryan Giggs.
That 5th goal in that 6-4 win.
It's a good ball from Giggs to Tyrone. We've got a shot away.
And that's what I want to see for them. Giggs on the ball and someone deep, and he'll find them, as he did there.
Here's Giggs.
As you just see Giggs taking the ball with the inside foot. That's the risk in futsal. You can just take a...
Oh, it's a good shot, isn't it? It's an excellent shot from Franchini, but also a very good save from Pritam.
The fact that Mumbai are pressing so high defensively, this is a great strike. We saw one the other day where it went through players, and that was an excellent save from Pritam.
Yeah, they're pressing a lot higher than they did yesterday. It's good to see.
But I think if you're not creating an attacking threat from normal play, it's a good way to try and create chances, try and steal the ball high. You're immediately on the opponent's goal. That might be the thinking behind that.
Not sure what Montero was thinking. Giving the ball away. Straight the keeper.
And Mumbai suddenly creating chances. And another save from Pritam.
This is better from Mumbai. It's a good response after going a goal down inside the first 30 seconds or so. Oh, off the bottom of the post from Ryan Giggs. Montero, he's not going to get there.
It was good disguised pass from Corvo. Fell nicely for Giggs on the left foot. Just whiskers away from drawing them level.
5 meter, 5. Play.
That's one of the rules of futsal. You have to be 5 meters away from a kick-in or a free kick.
Giggs does his job.
I think he appealed for a kick-in for Mumbai there, and I think he was probably right.
There's Paul Scholes. Be involved later on.
The number 9, that's Tyrung, Thailand international. Really quick feet. He possesses.
Well, they are quite happy at the moment to pass the ball around. A few errant passes, in fact, from Chennai.
Tyrung was free at the back post. As he said, the pressing of Mumbai is forcing mistakes from Chennai.
Haven't seen much of Claudinho. And Franchini lets the ball in for Corvo. I'm not sure he meant to do that, but it doesn't matter.
Well, it was that high pressing that Mumbai initiated since the start of the game. Franchini won the ball high up the court, and then it was a 2v the goalkeeper. As you said, I think he just fell for Corvo.
But it's worked a treat, and you've called that right, Doug, that, yeah, that pressing has really caused kind of problems, hasn't it, for Chennai?
Yeah, the only worry I say from my eye is that really takes a physical toll, so they will have to use the changes in the game, make lots of substitutions, unlike they did in the last game.
Immediately on the offensive, Claudinho, who I have to say has been extremely quiet.
There's a good save from Vatso Bhatia.
Crespo heads out. Vatso gets there first now. On the break. They've got Tyrung if they need. And the shot is blocked from Claudinho.
I think Franchini just slowed that attack down with the way he controlled the ball. He needed to take the ball forward, kill the momentum for his team.
Oh, that wasn't all that far away. Save in the end from Pritam. Off Tyrong's shot.
Mumbai have looked the better team so far.
Yeah, the momentum with them at the moment, there's no doubt.
Chennai are just struggling to get out of the pressure, but we saw from the first goal when they did, obviously you leave a lot of space behind you when you press high. That's what Mumbai have to be careful.
Yeah, remind you. That's a lovely team effort there. The back pass from Douglas.
Keep up.
Great save from Futsal. He was playing for Goa last year, 25-year-old. Actually works as Mumbai City as a coach.
Here's Douglas. Corvo intercepts that.
5 meter, 5
Seem
meter,
a little
5 meter,
bereft of
5
ideas,
meter.
Chennai, in the final third. Now problems, perhaps. Franchini.
Just to refresh some of the rules of futsal, if the ball goes out or a free kick, you've got 4 seconds to get the ball back into play. Also, when the goalkeeper has it in his own half as in there, he would have only had 4 seconds. Otherwise, it's a free kick to the other team. Limited substitutions, 5 fouls per team. After that, it's a penalty. 10 metres out for every foul.
Just nudged off the ball. Gonçalves, so Corvo.
But he's really coming into his own, isn't he, Carlos Corvo? I thought he'd be one of the stars this time, but he was very quiet in his first game. The 2 goals yesterday and the goal today.
See what Giggs was trying to do there with Tyrone. Now Crespo. Montero. Douglas. Given away to Giggs. 3 against 2. Giggs, wrong option. Corvo comes back. Franchini. And they try to slip that through to Giggs instead of shooting. They've got numbers here. Mumbai. What a shot. Smashes that into the top corner from an acute angle. And Corvo in excellent form.
That's absolutely stunning finish from Corvo. He made the right decision because he had a look across and he couldn't really find anyone. So he just thought, I'm going to smash it as hard as I can high. And Pritam, he didn't even move, did he? Before he was in the back of his net. He kind of moved across as well.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to be passed across. Carlos Corvo is taking his team with him, isn't he? 2 goals today, 2 goals yesterday.
Well, they've certainly recovered from that early setback and looking the far better side at the moment. Chennai with real problems here. Their only relief is that they haven't conceded more. And this is where they leave themselves exposed. 3 against 1 again. Franchini. Oh, and that's great recovery. Montero helps his team out. Franchini apologises to teammates.
And I just thought Giggs chose the wrong option. That was where the defender was recovering. If he'd gone the other side, I think he would have created a chance for his team.
Now Claudinho. He was waiting, wasn't he, for Crespo? For the overload, never came. Now, dangerous times here. Corvo. Was there a foul there? It looked like one, not given.
Yeah, look, there was 2 or 3 fouls possibly. Then a few bites at it.
Montero trying to create the angle.
Good defending from Giggs, just getting the block in.
Tyrone, they're playing at a good pace here, this Mumbai side. He's got space to shoot. It will be a corner.
They've got so much quality, this Mumbai team. Franchini, Corvo, Tyrone, all really great attacking talents. And then they've got Giggs behind them. That's right, they still haven't made a change this quarter, which is really surprising.
Oh, on the break here, Montero! Great finish. Kept it low. No, not given. It wasn't the side netting, in fact.
Well, the man who controls the smoke thought it was a goal. It's not the referee.
Well, there's not too much dissent from the players, so I think they knew. that wasn't a goal.
I wonder if Douglas Montero just tried to act like it was a goal.
We will get a corner.
Just a few seconds left of this quarter. Can Mumbai end it with the lead intact?
Crespo try to get that in. It should be okay now. Is there one more chance, maybe even for Mumbai? Straight at the keeper, and that's time. Here's that chance that you talked about.
Yeah, just got the shot blocked, didn't he, Giggs? And that left Montero 1v1 with the keeper, but Vatsal stayed strong, stayed big. That's what you got to do. You don't want to go slide into the ground. And it's good goalkeeping.
Yes, to confirm, that's not a goal, but we have had a few already. Chennai with an early strike from Hernan Crespo, just a tap in at the far post, but then it became the Carlos Cordoba show. 2 goals from him, and that means after the first quarter, the score is Chennai 1, Mumbai 2.
Para uno que estamos haciendo porque ellos se quedan, ¿no? Es importante finalizar o meter gol. Si no, fuera. Pero ellos no van.
So here we are then with the start of the second quarter in this Premier Futsal match between Chennai Singhams and Mumbai Warriors. Chennai trailing 2-1. And it's Mumbai who really impressed after an early setback. They conceded in the first 30 seconds or so through Hernan Crespo. But after that, they've pressed quite high, haven't they, Doug? And that's yielded fantastic returns. We also see Rico on the pitch.
Yeah, you see there, Chennai just forced to put the ball out because of that high pressing. Yeah, we see Rico on for Francini. Chennai have also swapped Pritam in the goal for Carlos. There he is, Carlos, the Spaniard. Just the one change from Mumbai. Still haven't seen Champreet yet.
On the line, please.
He's a strong defender. You might want to put him on at some stage just to protect this lead.
On the line, please.
So what's the thinking for you that for Rico coming on for Francini for the moment?
I think it's probably just to give Francini a rest, really. They both like to play high.
Ryan Giggs trying to catch Antonio off his line. Great work from Giggsy.
There's that high pressing again. Keep catching Chennai out. What you've got to do is Chennai is look to try and get in behind them. Because if they're that high, there's space in behind. Just like they did for the goal.
Rico exemplifying what they're trying to do, just harry and hassle players. He was just struggling to stay on the ball there, Fredson Marshall. Now Montero.
The surprising thing, we haven't even seen a shot from Montero from range, have we?
Which is what he was doing for fun in the last game.
think that's just because he's not getting in those positions this time.
Claudinho, now Montero. First shot, or second shot we've seen from him, that's off the post. He's come close twice today. His shooting, certainly the range is better, isn't it?
Well, he's a bit closer this time, but it was always lucky from futsal that it didn't go back in the goal when it came back off the post.
The line, please. 2, 3.
They'll be happy at least that he's an attacking threat. And what we've seen, as we normally do with this Chennai side, is that Crespo takes a bit of a break in the second quarter. They do rotate. That's the one team that rotates the marquee players most.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen Giggs on the pitch the whole time so far.
Now Claudinho. Cuts inside, Claudinho. Was there a foul from Cordovo?
3.
There are some of the characters. Issy and King. Two Dutchmen know each other well. Free kick here. Now that is a long run up from Douglas. Off the base of the post.
Douglas is buying his trade in Germany. These players come from all over the world to compete in this tournament.
Oh, he did really well there, Fredson, and Cordovo apologises.
He's a strong lad, Fredson Marshall.
Fredson does well, trying to slip that through to Montero. Now Giggs. Lovely ball from Giggs! Rico doesn't get past Antonio. Now on the break. Well, Franchini's on the pitch and does very well to block Montero.
That's that end-to-end stuff you get from futsal. Chance at one end and immediately team go on the attack at the other. It was a lovely ball from Giggs, the way he just lifted it between the two players. That was the only way he was going to get the pass through. Here's Giggs again. Got it a little bit behind Rico.
Not quite pressing as much as they were in the first quarter, are they? And there's a bit more attacking intent from Chennai as well.
Cordova's just got to be careful when he's last man. He's just been a little bit impatient, trying to force the ball, and that gives a attack. That's that ball. It's a lovely dink between the two players. And they've taken. It was a good save from Carlos.
Oh, lovely play. Claudinho just does seem a little subdued today to what we've seen him in previous matches. There was a nice overload for Giggs, didn't take it with Cordovo. Now Franchini.
What he needs when he's dribbling on that wing, he needs someone to go in the far post, so he does shoot.
Giggs, wonderful stuff from him. Franchini shaping the shoots. Antonio gets down well. It's good distribution as well, Montero.
Good distribution with Carlos to initiate the counter-attack with that long throw.
There is a timeout called as well.
Wait. Anton, låt him vara seriös. Låt him seriös.
So each team gets a timeout. They can call when they're in possession, when it's a restart in their favour. Thiago Pulido, Portuguese coach.
We have the ball. 2, 3, 4
team.
seconds. One pass and we lost. Okay, moving. Okay, moving. Feeling confidence. No problem. Okay, we are tired sometimes. What's happening? Hey,
Just wonder whether he's going to ask them now to just start to press again, because they've just gone off the press, haven't they?
I think as well they've just been giving the ball away a little bit, which has been giving Chennai counter-attacks. And that's the only way Chennai really looked dangerous in that quarter. Just got to be a bit more careful with possession. There's Mr. Brito, founder of this tournament, chairman. It's really, really nicely poised, this game. I think Mumbai have been the better team, but Chennai have created some chances. There's Chempri, who's talking Thiago. He's scored in this tournament already.
A bit surprising that he hasn't come on at all. He played a lot, yeah, but he played the entire game yesterday, in fact. Just about 4 minutes plus left in this second quarter and first half.
As I said, Mumbai have looked better in the second half of the game, so if they can take a lead in going into half-time, I'll put them in a great position.
Montero stays strong. Was there a foul on him? He recovers really well. That's the strength of the player, despite the pressure put on him by Ryan Giggs. And he's managed to score Chennai's second.
Yeah, well, with the amount of shots he takes, he's finally got a goal. And I think Giggs tried to commit the foul, but if you're going to go for it, you really need to make sure you do it. It would have been a good tactical foul, but he did really well to keep his balance. The problem initially for Mumbai was that they let that long throw all the way to Montero because they were so high up the pitch, rated to press. First of all, you got to step back, let them play the short pass, then initiate your press. They did it too early, and they paid the price. Chennai are back in the game, 2-2.
Here's Giggs, found a shot, and wonderful stuff from Antonio, despite the pressure from Franchini. Look at that, lovely cushion pass from Montero, but could Pasha, who's the new man on, could he not have taken the shot? Here's Franchini at the other end, and immediately they're back in front again, Mumbai.
What a game this is, futsal. Mumbai had a chance, Carlos catched the ball, threw it to the end, they had a chance, and then it went back down the other end, and Mumbai finished the chance, and that's what happens if you don't finish your chances. They had the overload, and it's that topo finish that just gave no chance for Carlos to react. You see how much it means to the Argentinian.
He's absolutely delighted out, isn't he? And that lead lasted, what, a minute, Doug? Sorry, Chennai drawing level. They could only celebrate for about a minute. Mumbai back in front.
And that's so disheartening for Chennai. Counter-attack is so dangerous in futsal. When you do have a counter-attack, whether you score or miss, you need to finish it. Can't let the other team win the ball.
Look at the way they're playing at the moment now, Mumbai. Was there a foul? Pasha is the guilty party, according to the referee.
It looks like he's going to get a yellow card.
This side, this side.
Good word there from Rico.
Did look like he took the arm of Franchini.
Not sure there can be much argument about that one.
It's a good spot, and is it going to be Carlos Corvo? Yes, it is. He can get his third goal of the game and give them a 2-goal cushion. 6 meters out.
Off the crossbar, and then Gibbs comes up with a follow-up. Well, that was a chance to increase that lead.
Hey!
It's a bit of a let-off for Chennai.
What a chance that is. You really should be scoring penalties most of the time in futsal. As I say, it's only 6 meters out. Rocketed it back off the crossbar.
Well, Corvo immediately wants to make amends.
Good pressing from Griggs. Not giving Chennai any time with the ball.
That's, as far as they're concerned, disappointing. It would have been 4-2. And Mumbai would have been comfortable.
You see,
Giggs dispossessed by Montero. Does well. Here's Rico. Good shot target, and a good save as well from Antonio.
A good powerful shot from Rico from a difficult angle.
Again, they're starting with the press again. It's causing problems. Rico here. Corvo! Suddenly just lost the scoring touch.
Chances for Mumbai and for Corvo in particular here. Good touch, just to tap the ball, came into the middle. And another great chance for Carlos Corvo to make that a 2-goal lead. And Giggs is really putting the pressure on his opponent, isn't he? Didn't give Douglas Montero any time to control that ball. So fit, isn't he, Giggs? You see him doing all his stretches before the game.
Corvo.
And that's the problem. What Corvo wants, he wants all his teammates on the other side. So there's not another defender if he beats his one. Rico was there, and that's why there was a covering defender.
Trying the tricks now, Rico. Well, could they put a finishing touch to this? Some of the champagne stuff coming out from Mumbai, particularly Rico.
What a great chance it came for Corvo. You expect that man to score. He's already got 4 goals in this tournament. He's just had 3 great chances, including the penalty, to score.
Well, that was almost a good teamwork there between Claudinho and Montero.
Yeah, lovely little back heel from Claudinho. We haven't seen much of him in this game.
He wanted the foul, Rico, not given. Montero. Well, that doesn't matter because it has been called time. And your impressions of the first half overall?
And I think Mumbai have been the better team. They probably deserve the lead going into half-time. Chennai are still creating chances. They're still in this game. It's going to be a really interesting second half. Really looking forward to seeing what will happen here in Bengaluru.
Right, so at the end of this first half, 2 quarters done, it is Chennai who are trailing Mumbai at the moment with a little bit of work to do. We'll have more action coming up here at the Koramangala Indoor Stadium.
Namaste, India. Premier futsal is not football.
It's the 2020 of football.
Full of tricks, goals, skills and speed.
With the world's best futsal players. This is Futsal Revolution.
This is Premier Futsal.
Hi and welcome. We are on the break with the leader of Mumbai Warriors. Well, such a close first half, very passive. The first goal has been in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, we didn't want to give away an early goal, but that happened. But then we come back strong, and like you say, it's a close game.
We have to say, great job of Corvo. 2 goals yesterday, 2 goals today, and could be more.
Yeah, could be. I think there's more goals in the game. It's very open. You see a lot of tricks and everyone enjoying themselves, so I hope the crowd are enjoying themselves as well.
Plenty options for everybody, for all kind of jobs.
Yeah, lots of chances. We hit the post 3 or 4 times, so we could have more goals. But then we got lucky a few times, so we're happy to be winning.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well, now we are going to see the highlights of the match, so we are with our expert, with Dak.
Good to hear Ryan Giggs there, and I think he pretty much summed it up for us, didn't he? Because they've had their chances, they've conceded a few at the back, but there's more goals than this.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very open game. This is a start from Chennai, just a few seconds in.
He's been the man, hasn't he, Montero? He's looked a little hapless at times because he's wondering, when am I going to score? He has actually already got a goal, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably had more shots in this tournament than the rest of his teammates combined. He's finally got on the score sheet. It was that foul on Claudinho by Carlos Corvo. There's another one that cracked the post.
At this point, Chennai were trying to force their way back into this match, but Ryan Giggs has played quite a big role in this game so far, and he's had some really good touches tonight, Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, he's been really good. That was a beautiful pass, but he's also been very good in defence as well. He's been putting the pressure on Chennai, forcing the mistakes from them. That was just Carlos Corvo trying to anticipate, and then Giggs really should have made sure he made the foul. But you have to say, what strength and balance from Montero. He was so desperate to score in this tournament, open his account. You see how much he had to do to keep on his feet.
Not sure many commentators have ever said Giggs as last man, and he certainly showed that there. That's not his strength, but he tried to do what he could to stop Montero, who scored a goal. Well, Franchini then, within a minute, hit back for Mumbai.
Yeah, it was a great attack from Mumbai. They worked it to one side, created the overload on the other and brought it back, and it's a good finish from Franchini with the toe.
There was a penalty awarded, and for a tug on Franchini, Corvo stepped up to take it. Would have been his hat-trick, but hit the crossbar instead.
Yeah, this was first penalty of the tournament. It was first of a few chances that fell to Corvo in those couple of minutes. Here's the next one. You can see what he's trying to do. Didn't have to probably go for so much power, but it's a great first touch here to take it into the goal.
Well, lead tricks as well from Rico along the way there, and credit to Carlos, who stayed big.
Yeah, it's a good save, and then Franchini wasn't far wide with that one on the rebound.
So these are the stats so far, with Mumbai edging proceedings, but their efficiency not quite as good as Chennai's.
Yeah, I think you can see that Mumbai have had the more shots. As he said, I think when Chennai have created chances, they've been quite good chances. But Mumbai definitely the more dominant team. They're probably, I mean, Giggs said he was happy that they'd had the 1 goal cushion, but really they probably should have had a 2-goal lead.
Well, both keepers with 8 saves each. Good to see. Now we are back with more action here. Third quarter about to start. Franchini and Petchtiam.
I'm glad to see Tyrang Petchtiam, the number 9, back on for Mumbai. He's a really good player. We haven't seen much from him in this game. Really skillful individual.
Corvo.
You see how deep that Chennai are defending in comparison to Mumbai. Letting Mumbai come onto them and just trying to block the shots and initiate the counter-attack.
Oh, what a goal! Ryan Giggs on the half volley, it looked like. Brilliant, and that's what the fans have come to see.
What a strike from Ryan Giggs on the half volley. Fantastic finish by the Welshman. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done better, but I think he might have been a bit unsighted there.
I reckon, just a thought, that it could possibly be the moment of the match. We still have plenty of time to go, but I think Doug is already keeping that one in mind, aren't you?
Yeah, it was a fantastic finish from Ryan Giggs.
And what a way to hit 50.
Exactly. That's what you get in futsal, spectacular goals. And that was definitely one of those.
Well, that is an all-important goal as well, because it's now 2 goals a deficit here. It's going to be a little harder for Chennai.
Well, it was Chennai who started the first quarter the best, wasn't it? The first half.
5 minutes, please.
But Mumbai got the early goal this time in the second half. There's a lot to do now for Chennai. Crespo's back on. Didn't see him much in the second quarter.
He's laid that off for Montero. Now Claudinho, they've got to step up a bit here now. There's Chennai side, and did it almost creep in there. Crespo playing his part.
Well, he gets in some good positions, isn't he, Crespo, around the goal. He's got a good feel for where the ball's going to go. There's Claudinho for V. Giggs here on the left wing.
Found some space, and Montero just couldn't get a clean shot on that. Now they can find themselves a bit exposed. Tyrone.
You'd expect Montero to score there.
No look pass from Giggs. Trying to emulate Ronaldinho. Crespo. Claudinho. Well, this is end-to-end stuff at the moment. This is what you want to see in futsal.
Really exciting start to this second half. Lots of chances being created.
Crowd all getting rather excited at the moment.
I think it's that man Ronaldinho who's inside. He's playing later for Delhi.
Petchiam. Oh, that's a good block by the keeper.
We have to say, we haven't had the best finish in here. There he is, Ronaldinho. You'll get to see him a little bit later on. He's got 6 goals now, isn't it, that he's on?
The top scorer. Petchiam, was there a foul on him? At the moment, the attention is off the court. Focusing on Ronaldinho. But on it, we are being treated to some intense futsal.
Here's attack for Chennai. They had the overload.
Well, Crespo, was he looking for Montero there?
Maybe Mumbai just want to slow it down a little bit, try and get control of the game. That's what you want when you're attacking, really, when you're winning, sorry. You don't want it up and down.
Franchini. Giggs just trying to scoop that up. Franchini's tried that a few times. I recall the attempted bicycle kick a few days ago as well.
He completely missed it that time, and this time he got a bit of a connection on it. So the third time, if he continues in that trend, is going to be spectacular. But Giggs is really good at that scoop pass. We saw in the season 1 how quickly he transitioned to futsal, and he's using all those skills we see so much in this sport. The flick passes, the soul control. He's taken to it like a duck to water.
Well, the noise levels have risen considerably in the Koramangala Indoor Stadium, as has the intensity of this match. Chennai up against Mumbai Premier Futsal. It's Mumbai 4-2 at the moment, and there's still a lot of time in this.
Yeah, it's a really open game. You see the movement from Crespo there, just moving from one side to the other, behind his defender, Ryan Giggs.
Franchini won the ball back, that's what he's good at doing. Now Tyrone Petchiam, tough angle, he'll get the corner though.
No, Giggs was just coming around the outside of him. What you want Petchiam just to go into the middle, create a 2v1 against the defender. I think that's what Thiago's saying there.
Now Cordova, not afraid to go back.
Well, that's what Mumbai need. They can be patient. They don't need to score.
Tyrone. Oh, he's dispossessed a little too easily. Here's Claudinho, the overload. That's excellent keeping.
Yeah, great goalkeeping.
Now,
futsal.
2 against 1. At the other end, I can do it too.
It was a good save, that was.
Well, they think that there could have been a foul. Actually, that could have been a tight call. But one end to the other, really good to see Ryan Giggs. And he came rushing off his line, Pritam.
Very good goalkeeping for Pritam.
Crespo. Well, they really want to get behind. Oh, did he touch that, Douglas? He feels that should have been a corner.
Futsal came out so quickly there. Let's be careful because he comes out that quickly. We saw when Rafinha.
Look at that ball through. Tyro again. Excellent.
I was going to say, I thought that was outside the area from Pritam. It definitely looked it. And I wonder what card that's going to be. And it looks like it's only a yellow.
Should that have been more for you? That's clearly outside.
That has to be a red, I'm afraid. I don't want to see Pritam have to leave the game early, but I think that is a red card in the rule book.
Very, very lucky boy there to have only got a yellow.
What about that chance for Montero a minute earlier? How did he miss that? We saw Giggs score a free kick earlier in this tournament. Will it be him to take it?
Look where Tyrone is. Off the crossbar again.
It was great vision from Giggs, wasn't he? Fake to shoot. Found Tyrone free at the far post.
Douglas, that's always going to be tough. Now Franchini.
You see now Chennai pressing a little bit higher.
They're going to have to take some risks, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Remember, they've lost both games they've played so far. Here's that just lovely pass from Giggs. Create the chance for his teammate Tyrone, the Thailand international.
Now Claudinho. Montero could have shot.
They're really deep now, Mumbai.
Douglas. Crespo's waiting. Now they're going to just give it away. That's tough. The keeper has done the right thing there, hasn't he?
Yeah, good play from Pritam.
So Franchini off, Rico on.
If this crowd are this loud now, imagine when Ronaldinho's on and their home team are playing.
Oh, can't wait for that one.
Great atmosphere.
7.
So Rico will just give them an outlet, perhaps, if he plays further up, as you hope he does.
Yeah, that's where he's good, when he's got his back to goal. Furthest man forward, just play it into him, and if he can't turn, try and get runners off him. Use his strength. But again, Mumbai haven't made many changes. It's usually been that one, Franchini for Rico. We haven't seen Champri or Derek in this game.
Down the middle. Sliced. He just has been subdued, hasn't he, Claudinho, for some reason today?
Yeah, we haven't seen the best of him. We know how good he is. The Argentinian. As you said, we haven't seen his best performance.
Giggs with a little run there. You can see what Cordoba was trying to get onto.
They've linked up well today, the Mumbai players.
Probably in a way we haven't seen too much of yet so far from them. Claudinho. Well, if they get a goal back here, we'll just leave that Fourth quarter, tantalisingly poised. But look where Giggs is. Now Rico.
They decided just to keep the ball instead. As you said.
Rico. I'm sure he thought about shooting there.
Out, out. Out, out, out.
Well, it was either a foul or it was Chennai ball, but it wasn't, certainly wasn't.
Not too far away, Tyrone Pechtiam.
Mumbai kicking. That's the end of the quarter.
Well, Tyrone Pechtiam almost getting another goal there to stretch that lead, but for now, it's Mumbai who are in control. Unusual because, of course, they normally are the ones trailing into the final quarter. Unfamiliar territory, but they are in front here at the Koramangala Stadium. Carlos Corvo has been their main man with a couple of goals, Francini as well, and Ryan Giggs with an absolute storming goal. 4-2 Mumbai lead against Chennai.
Like we did the first game with press, they made press, so just be ready for it. Goalkeeper, if they press, no passes here. Just go direct. One must go forward and then out of the way, yeah? Okay. Play the ball quickly, left out. Way through. Yeah. Come on, 2 turns, that's right.
Well, we are into the last quarter of this Premier Futsal match between Chennai Singhams and Mumbai Warriors. Mumbai leading by 4-2. Let's tell you about the highlights of this third quarter. And what about that for a strike? He hit that beautifully on the half volley.
Well, that's not only the highlight of the quarter, that's the highlight of the game so far from Ryan Giggs. Just caught it perfectly. Pritam unable to stop it in the Chennai goal. It just came too quickly, and I think his vision was blocked. That was absolutely spectacular from Giggs.
As we now enter the final quarter, unfamiliar territory for Mumbai. They're normally trailing at this point and do stage some sort of comeback, and we were listening to them as well during the break, and it was interesting to hear Ryan Giggs give his thoughts on the tactics.
Yeah, he was just saying about how they'd been pressing Mumbai and that Chennai might now start pressing. He said, don't play it short, telling his goalkeeper Vatsal not to play it short, go straight long, someone go forward.
Well, no one there to put the finishing touches after that Mumbai attack. Here's Montero. Lovely play, just needed the finish, and perhaps a lack of confidence there from Pasha. Could have taken the shot.
It was just Giggs in that half between the quarters, just using all that experience. Played 963 times for Man United, scored 168 goals. So much experience. He's been in these type of situations many times.
Rico, nice turn. Oh, that looked nasty. That didn't look good at all. Carlos goes down. Clash there with Rico.
They have got futsal on the bench, who's played a lot in this game. They did need to replace Carlos. And also, Thiago, the Mumbai coach, was saying in that rest period, just to don't back off when you go them 1v1, press them, don't be too aggressive, don't dive in, but don't keep retreating.
Let's see if that all pays off. Here's Rico.
Chennai will have to push a little bit more in defence, unless they're going to wait for Mumbai to make a mistake and then spring on the counter. See, they're pushing up a little bit now, but they broke through their first line of defence.
Now, can they take advantage? Claudinho, Douglas. Still Claudinho, and there's a problem here. Man down, Tyrone. Douglas puts it away anyway. And Tyrone is not getting up quickly.
They're good. They're certainly back in his game now. That's how just was going to close down the shot. It was a good pass to Douglas Ferreira. See a good pass from Claudinho. He's still down, he's still injured. Tyrone Pektiam, the Thailand international, looks like he's hurt his left foot.
Well, they may have lost a player, and they've also conceded a goal. Mumbai could be in some trouble here.
The line.
But Chennai are now back in this game. Only a one-goal cushion now for Mumbai. To be fair, they'd started that quarter the better. They'd had a couple of half chances. I wonder if we'll see Champri. I mean, it might be a little bit cold now, having sit there for 3 quarters, but he's a very strong defender. Maybe he could be the change for Tyrone, but I'm sure Thiago Pelé is really worried about this, not just for this game, but for going forward, if it is something serious.
Yeah, they haven't used players like Chanpreet, Derek Dante and Kurniawan Yulianto. Those are all options, of course, but Kurniawan barely featured yesterday. Derek Dante didn't even get on the pitch.
Well, you see how quick and intense this sport is. It really puts a high strain, a high demand on the body. These futsal players are really fit individuals.
Yeah, real shame there, Tyrone Pektiam. That's his night over, hopefully not for too long.
They've still got a really attacking side on, Mumbai. Giggs is probably the most defensive player of the 3. Says a lot.
Trying to make his way through the players.
No. 7. Easy, please.
It's another foul by Chennai, by Douglas Ferreira on Franchini. Opportunity for Giggs, has scored a goal. I think it was a slightly closer than this earlier in the tournament, but similar position.
One more.
And they're all around it, aren't they? All 4 of the Mumbai players. But I think there's only one man who's going to take it.
Into the wall, does its job. And Rico can't do much with that.
We've seen he's been quite dangerous with his long throws. They're claiming a foul there.
Please. I tell you now, okay?
Hernan Crespo
Okay, I tell you now.
is not
You want to go? Okay.
playing at the moment.
Now, I have to say, Chennai look a little bit better when Crespo isn't on the court. Though he got their first goal, he gets in some good positions higher up the court. But they just look a little bit more mobile when he is on the bench. Can't say the same for Giggs, because he's a really important cog in that Mumbai wheel.
There's Deco, who will be involved a little bit later on, not long to go. In fact, the battle of the 2 unbeaten teams. Do stay with us as we count down to that game. Ronaldinho versus Deco as Mumbai take on Bengaluru.
Yeah, two former Barcelona teammates, aren't they? Won so much together in that golden period for Barcelona with Frank Rijkaard.
Here's Montero.
It's a really tense, well, it's going to be a really tense 5 minutes for Mumbai now. They're the ones that usually are
on the other side
mounting the comeback. Now they've got to defend a lead in this last quarter.
Here's Giggs. Still Giggs. Given away. Claudinho. Montero. And that's good intervention by the keeper, Futsal.
Yeah, good goalkeeping from Futsal. You've got to be so alert as a goalkeeper in Futsal. Always ready to come out and clear the danger. You don't just stick in your area.
Deco keeping an eye on his future opponents.
And it's a timeout for Mumbai. Just talking about the strategy to close out this game. Let's listen to Thiago.
If it's clear, the pass.
So I think he's just saying don't risk with any passes, just make clear passes. They don't need another goal. What they need to do is stop Chennai scoring. Because if they go on a counter-attack and they don't finish it, they're leaving themselves dangerous at the back. And it's a kick in high up the court for Chennai now. Can they create something from here? I'm not sure what the confusion is here.
I think they're also looking to make a couple of changes perhaps, and we'll get that sorted out quickly. Antonio, or rather Carlos, is on for Pritam.
Yeah, and Pasha is on as well for Chennai. He's there at the far post. It's a good position to take up if you can find a space.
Montero with the shot. Here's Claudinho. Still a lot of time in this.
I just wonder if Douglas Ferreira could have tried to fed that between the two players to Pasha. He was completely alone on the edge of the area.
Now Claudinho. Out across to Montero.
They're looking to break Mumbai through a 1v1 situation, it seems.
Well, a cute angle that one was, and a pretty decent save in the end.
Yeah, you always back your goalkeeper to save you from that angle. The main thing is don't let the attacker cut into the middle where it all opens up.
Now Rico. Gonzalez Corvo. Lovely play from Rico.
Lovely bit of improvisation from Rico there to get himself out of pressure.
Giggs. Francini. And that was an important save.
There's that lovely pass from Rico which set up that attack. But just in that attack when Francini had the chance, Giggs just made a lovely feint to stop, stand still, and he found some space on the edge of the area. But I think Francini was only in one mind to shoot.
Interesting that Carlos was on the pitch for literally a few seconds, and then they changed keepers again. Pritam is now between the sticks. Claudinho, lovely ball! Sublime ball to the path of Douglas.
Well, Mumbai defence was just caught sleeping there, weren't they, as Douglas Ferreira nicked in at the back, and it was a great chance.
Remember, Mumbai at least have a win. Chennai haven't got anything so far.
Well, that was a clear foul by Giggs, but the referee hasn't given it.
Francini off the woodwork.
And Chennai can't believe that wasn't given a free kick, but Mumbai are keeping with that high pressure. Well, the cover has now decided to just sit back a little bit. There's Franchini, played in Italy most recently. He's an Argentinian player. You see, they don't want Chennai to even get in their half. Whereas we've seen a lot of teams just drop deep in this tournament. It's been an effective strategy for them today, Mumbai.
Now Giggs. Nice little layoff for Cordovo. And it's the new man on Salman.
Yeah, it's been good play again from Giggs. I think he's improved even from the first tournament. He's a really important player in this Mumbai team.
Montero on the break here. He's going to try and get this to Claudinho. And you got to give a lot of credit there to the Mumbai keeper, Futsal.
Yeah, good reading the game from Futsal. Saw the danger, Rico just gave the ball away. In a dangerous position. You see Mumbai again, pressing high, and Giggs is onto it.
And that should be it. Rico with the finishing touch as Mumbai make it 5.
And we've seen that throughout the game from Giggs, just stepping onto his opponent as he receives the ball. Intercepted that from Douglas Montero, and again he finds the pass between two players. Rico is in a great position. He's just put it through Pritam's legs, and you think, but you never know in futsal that is the 3 points for Mumbai.
That's the Welsh connection right there. That's paid off again for Mumbai. But still, you have to say, still enough time to score 2 goals.
Certainly, but they have to do better than that.
Got to get the ball out the other end quickly. Here's Salman.
Claudinho's not even joining in the attack. He needs to get up with his teammates.
Franchini. Well, it looks like it will be Chennai with their 3rd consecutive defeat.
They'll remain on the bottom of the table. It's really looking bad for them so far in this tournament. This will be Mumbai's 2nd win from 4, and they are looking like they're improving as the tournament's going on, which we're really positive.
Franchini, he will hold on to this. Final few seconds then. As they play this out, not much that Chennai can do. And Mumbai get their first win in the city of Bengaluru. After yesterday's disappointment, they return to winning ways. But Chennai, they'll be stung by their 3rd loss, 3 out of 3, Doug.
Yeah, things looking really bad for Chennai. So far, we didn't really see enough from Claudinho, their best player in the tournament so far. Crespo again, he got a goal, but didn't really get into the game. They've got a lot to think about, a lot on their mind. But what a win that was for Mumbai. It puts them in a good position.
Final score then for this Premier Futsal match. Mumbai defeat Chennai by 5 goals to 3. And a wonderful contribution from Ryan Giggs as well.
Yeah, that spectacular left-footed half volley. Stunned the crowd here. They've got a full house here in Bengaluru. They create a good atmosphere, but it's only going to get louder when Ronaldinho comes onto the pitch. But also we've got the home team with Scholes leading them. Giggs and Scholes just having a chat now. Maybe Giggs giving him a few tips, his former Man United teammate. But I'm really looking forward to this next game. We've started well tonight, but it's only going to get better, I think.
Hi, well, we are with Tom Pritz saying congratulations for your win.
Thank you so much.
It has been a very close match, fifth-day match. Do you think the level of the teams are increasing?
Yeah, definitely. Day by day, after every game, we are increasing our level. And as our name is Mumbai Warriors, so we are fighting back.
2 wins in 4 matches. What should the team improve to go directly to the semi-finals?
I think we need to win our next match also. And maybe if today, I think, if one of the team loses and also Telugu loses, we have a chance to go into semi-finals.
How is playing with Ryan Giggs?
This is the best feeling, and I played with the Giggs last year also. And even this time, I'm going to play with him. So, and today the goal he scored was best.
Are you enjoying with all these fans?
Yeah, I think there are good fans here as compared to Mumbai. But Mumbai is the big stadium, right? So there were more crowd, but here the crowd are cheering a lot.
Thank you so much. I can go again.
Welcome, yeah.
Let's have a look at the highlights of this game. Chennai Mumbai started so well for Chennai. Douglas Montero just coming down the right wing, setting Crespo up for a tap in, but that high pressure from Mumbai created loads of problems for Chennai. And it was that man Corvo who got 2 goals yesterday, opened his account. And again, winning the ball high up the pitch, Mumbai, and what a finish that was. Into the roof of the net from the Spaniard. And this was just absolutely great strength, physical presence from Douglas Montero. Mumbai were again on the attack, overloaded on the left side, and Franchini finished. He had Rico at the far post if he needed him. Really good attacking from Mumbai, getting the support up there. But what about this? What a strike that was, and look at that, 134.2 kilometers per hour. What power on that shot. But they came back into it. It was that injury to Tyrone which just left Douglas Ferreira free at the back post, and it looked like maybe Chennai were going to make a comeback. 4-3 at this stage, but that was great reading of the game from Ryan Giggs, and he just set up his Welsh compatriot Rico for a simple tap-in. Outstanding performance from Giggs. And here's the statistics from the game. Obviously the most important, that 3-5 to Mumbai, but Mumbai had the more shots, better efficiency. They deserved the win. Committed more fouls as well. It was quite an intense game. We saw more fouls than we'd seen in previous games, but it was quite an entertaining battle between those two. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation on match day 5 here of Premier Futsal. We've just had a wonderful game between Chennai Singhams and Mumbai Warriors. Let's, of course, as always, thank our sponsors, Kerry Indev, Carlsberg, Adidas, Etihad, Republic, Lalita Jewelry, Fortis, ISBM, Estelle Homes and Emirates NBD. As always, we award the first award to the man of the match, and the winner is Carlos Corvo Gonzalez from Mumbai Warriors. Carlos Corvo Gonzalez collects a check of 1 lakh rupees from Mr. Shubham Lad, co-owner of Mumbai Warriors, and Ms. Saili Lad, also co-owner of Mumbai Warriors. Great play from Carlos Corvo Gonzalez, and now let's also talk about the best moment of the match. I don't think there's any doubt about this one. That goes to Ryan Giggs from Mumbai Warriors. No doubt about the quality of that goal on the half volley, even a contender for goal of the tournament. Johan Giggs will collect a cheque of 2 lakh rupees from Mr. Ramesh Raju, chairman of the Oxford Group of Educational Institutes. Right, that wraps up the first match. We've got another great one coming up. 2 undefeated teams as Bengaluru take on Delhi. Do stay with us.